usually wake up. I wake up a little earlier due to my 8-month-old daughter and then my 5-year-old Sophia. They'll both wake up around the same time. Okay. You want to sit right over there or right there? Okay, go. To have her with me is actually kind of cool. At first, me and my fiance will argue about it because like I didn't think she would really do well, you know, in a public setting, you know, with me moving weights. But she actually like sometimes she'll just go pick up some little weights and start doing it with me. So no more. Good job though. It lets me know that I'm leading her in the right way. She's kind of watching everything I do, so it actually gives me more motivation. You know, this is my therapy, training, MMA, jiu-jitsu, weightlifting. So she's alongside with me. That'll get you through the day. On the days you're tired, you don't feel like being here, you know that like you got somebody looking up to you, watching you at all times. So that'll definitely push you through. And if that don't push you, I don't know what will, you know.
That's not the fight, so.
Yeah.
I got nothing but confidence in you.
Thank you. Thank you. I need it.
Yeah, for sure, brother. Let me know when you're done.
Absolutely. It's kind of easy for athletes as myself that's played collegiate football or just football in general to transition to MMA because a lot of the tendencies we have in football transitions over to MMA very well. That doesn't mean like the grappling side or the striking side. It's just, you know, we have the ability to be explosive, a little better footwork, and just fast twitch side to side quickness. So kind of transition good. I have another teammate, Ron Moore. He played collegiate football as well. He was a running back. So a lot of his side to side tendencies and, you know, as a running back, you pass block or sometimes you run block, you know. So he has a solid base in his stance that you can't move him sometimes, or it's hard because of the football. So it transitions pretty well. That's why a lot of the football players that come from a collegiate background to MMA, the success rate is really high because we're used to that grind. Same as wrestlers. Although I believe wrestlers have a higher success rate than football players. That's just my belief, just opinion. So. Wednesdays are my rough day. Train so much, I really don't have a day off. Maybe Saturday sometimes, but Sunday I've been sparring a lot. Monday back to it, Tuesday the grind. So by Wednesday I'm usually really sore and just exhausted, but it's part of being in a fight camp. And really at Genesis, we're always in camp, the consistent ones, which we have a room full of consistent fighters, so we're always in camp, always staying ready. So if some short notice pops up, we're always able to take it, you know.
So a lot of different ways of doing life, but I don't know. I heard a hospice nurse talking about how most people's regrets was spending time, like quality time, playing games with family and friends, or not doing that. That was their biggest regret, was not spending enough time doing quality time with family and friends. And man, I was determined to make sure that I don't make that mistake. Like, I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes in life, but I'm gonna definitely try to spend some quality time with my kids, with my wife, try to make the most of the short time that we have here, man. Most of my day-to-day life is doing something that I love, doing something where I feel like I'm helping out my community. So yeah, it's like I'm always a little bit on vacation, you know? It's always like I'm a little bit, and we still go on some vacations, man. It's just, I think when you're a business owner, it's a different level of commitment on how much you're trying to pay attention to what's going on inside your business. Usually people start filling in around 9, but we're not gonna have the whole street parked to myself. No, I've just been skating for a year.
Really?
So I'm a year in. So some little things, I can do some little tricks and like get comfortable on the obstacles, but that's the goal right now. And in fight camp, I don't try anything too big. I just kind of come out and cruise around with my kids and work on small skating skills, but nothing that's gonna put me super at risk or getting any crazy air or dropping in real high off things. Yeah. Just some casual stuff. That's the hard part, when I'm like super tired from training and I'm doing sprints and killing it. Yesterday was sprint day, so my legs today are burnt. I forgot to get a protein shake on the way out of the house. I'll be okay.
Pretty
Baby, did you eat?
No, she was too distracted.
Oh, okay.
She had a good workout too.
You want some breakfast or eggs or something?
We eat some avocados, man. I don't like avocados. Texture issue. So she has actually told me to put some kind of seasoning on them, and I'm gonna try that today. So don't make fun of me. I literally have to like hold my nose. I do not like avocado, bro.
Turkey's here. Who is that? Who is that?
Dang slice.
It doesn't really like affect us except, you know, whenever you don't eat and stuff, you're a little bit more on edge. So it's like a little bit tougher with having kids who are always constantly needing your attention. Who's your favorite, Sonic or Spider-Man?
Sonic.
And so he has to be more patient and just learning that. I think his most difficult thing, pretty much it just goes smooth most of the time.
It kind of took her a minute to adjust to it a little bit. When we first got together and I was fighting, she didn't quite understand it, so she had to get adjusted to it, just like anything. There were certain things that I had to get adjusted to when she was pregnant with Sophia, but then there was other things that changed with Soul, so it's just an adjustment. But like the first, I say like 2 fights, the weight cuts were unfamiliar with her, so she kind of got adjusted to it, but now she understands it, and it helps a lot when you have somebody that understands it, you know. It's kind of rough. I gotta push my rounds through. My legs may be kind of jello, but you just gotta push. You gotta put yourself in that spot and just go, you know. So.
Ooh, go.
Come here, you that way. Help me clip the back of my head.
Yeah, I will.
Where's Kelly?
The other day he was watching a show and he had the cushion over him and just his head popped out.
Oh my gosh, where's Kelly?
He's right there at the Lego table.
Playing with your little brother.
I'm gonna get
Have a good kiss. I'll see you later, okay? Dad's gonna go train. Dad's gonna go train, okay? Training camp for me started about, let's see, if this is week 3. Training camp started about week 12. The first week, maybe 2 weeks, really to me is about getting back in the groove, making sure that I'm back in shape and that my body is getting back into it. And then after that, man, it's push. I'm doing about 15 hours, 16 hours a week of training just with training partners, and then a couple hours outside of that doing things like long, slow distance runs. But usually I'm ending up around 18 hours a week right now of training on my body, which it ends up being a lot, but I mean, that such as getting ready for a title fight. This is like the life bag. Yeah. I got everything from like.
Yeah.
It's got like clothes, skateboarding pads.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, man, I get into some Magic the Gathering. I always got my.
For me right now.
Always got 3 decks on me. Always got 3, just in case. I stay strapped. I stay strapped. Got my reading material. Trying to get through Beyond Order. I read the first one. Always got my sketchbook in the backpack.
You sketching?
Oh yeah, man. Like everything from like little stuff, like trying to like draw the boys and stuff.
Heck yeah.
So Monday through Thursday, and this is where I do the math on my training. Monday through Thursday, I get here at 10:30 a.m. for mixed martial arts practice. Good, Evan. Stop signs, Evan. Stop signs. Fight the hands. Fight the hands. Yep. He's already fight the hands. Don't get lifted. Good job, Todd. After the first hour, I usually have strength and conditioning, which means Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, I'm lifting. Tuesdays, Thursdays, I'm running sprints, really trying to get my heart rate up as much as possible during that sprint workout. After the strength conditioning and sprints, I have an hour of striking. So Monday through Thursday, 4 times 3 is 12, so that's 12 hours. Friday, I have mixed martial arts for an hour at 10:30, and then I have wrestling at 12:30 after that for another hour. And then I lift and can lift after that. So that's my that puts me up to 15 hours. Usually after that on Friday, I cool it. On Saturday, I teach, I do privates, and I'm rolling with my students. And then I do my like long, slow distance runs. So that puts me up to about that like 16, 17 hours. And on Sunday, depending on what's going on, I'll do like another run or I'll take a little bit of time to rest. But usually around that 17, 18 hour mark, sometimes I'll go spar at someone else's gym to go get a little bit of extra work in and get outside of the gym. Feeling good, man. Always feels good to be in camp. Always feels good to be getting better every day and then being proven. I got multiple pros that are out here working with me. I got multiple undefeated pros that are working with me. I got Don Doyle, I got Darren Whitney, I got Bailey King that are all here on a regular basis making me better. So training camp's going excellent. Excellent.
We come in here every fucking day. We work hard. We do more than him. We sacrifice more than everyone else. We work harder. We're disciplined. Every day is a grind, right? We're getting ready for that one moment that all that matters is who fucking worked harder, who sacrificed more, right? Team on 3, real loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3, team.
Kind of like Chipotle, but not.
Kind of, but it's unlimited.
Oh, all you can eat?
It's all you can eat. It's like $12.
Shit, no way.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's right down the road. We're gonna go after boxing.
Oh, fuck. That sounds so good. That's not that $12 all you can eat?
Yeah.
What? That's wild.
You wanna tip the cooks a couple bucks every time you go up there.
No, that's not with the pricing like that. I for sure would. Like that's not bad.
Yeah, it's really not. 14 pounds till a fight. That's not bad though. Usually fight week, I'll go from waking up around 185 to 170 in a week. Easy. 15 pounds ain't much. Good dog. Good dog. This is one third of the day's done. But I always say one third of the time's done, but half the work's done, if that makes sense.
We're just going live from here. We only reset if you get a submission.
Like I said, Wednesdays is a tough day for some of us that are consistently training. And then we still got another practice after this. I'm gonna go roll after this, so at 12:30, I'll stop drilling, I'll go out there, put on the gi, grapple a little bit. So I'm already be tired, but you know, it's fight camp. If you're not putting yourselves in the worst positions, it's fight camp, man. I'm not trying to be the best in the gym. I'm trying to learn to be my best in July 15th in the case. I thought I had good hips. Until I started training with him. The day he told me, talking about hurting my feelings, he was like, bro, you don't have good hips. I'm over here like in my
Your hips are probably good in water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what I mean by that is when you're on your back, it's like you're in water.
Yeah.
Like weight matters, but a little guy can be on top of you if you know how to stay heavy. It don't matter how much you weigh.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying. It's like water. So you got good hips in water, but on land,
That boy fish out of water.
on land, Shakira, the hips don't lie.
Bro, like when we think of hips in MMA, sometimes people think it's like just like.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what I thought.
Bro, hips is like fucking like.
It's loose.
You gotta get up
It's
in there.
loose. It's slippery.
Well, that's why I have.
Compare hips to football, like the DB, like they say swivel hips, bro.
Nice angle.
Step off hard on that angle.
Oh, it's not him.
Kick. Slip to the left, upper. Slip and rip. Yep. Alright, I may let a few go. Go ahead. I may let a few of those go. Boom, boom. Now I want to capitalize. I'm making my reads as the fight goes, right?
Yeah, just like that. Yeah, just low.
If I'm in man coverage, I'm inside.
A good athlete always know where the camera is, so
I told you,
don't smother.
That's that football terminology.
Yeah, don't smother.
When we first got the fight, Coach K was like, that's the type of camp you need. You need a long camp to where you're 2-3 weeks out, like, you're fucking ready to fight. That's what you need.
Oh, it's like, if I got 10 weeks to prepare for a fight, bro, yeah.
Always from here. Side step up, and then I just
Okay.
You want to roll into their body.
Yes.
Like in basketball, I don't want to just go up with no touch, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You got to fucking hit the names first. Yeah, I guess if you can go over the back, and then you get your hook in, right?
I can get my hook in, and I can sit the corner.
Yeah, and just hold that.
Yeah, no, I can sit there.
Yeah, I did that.
It's pretty hot in here. It's real slippery. We got a bunch of fights coming up. So we'll probably go live a little bit, but it'll be very, we're not trying to slip and hurt each other. You know, mats are real slick, but we're always gonna push the pace and we're always gonna challenge each other.
Goddamn.
You have a room like we have, there's no easy rounds. Everybody offers something different. And everybody's good at something that you may struggle with in here. So that's the good thing. Like, a lot of people get upset that they may have had a bad round or they may have had a bad sparring day. But when you got a room like this, you have to embrace that. You have to embrace it. If you're the best one in your gym, 9 times out of 10, you've peaked or you're not gonna get any better. That's just how this game is. I hate to say it. If you're the best at your gym, no matter what it is, you're beating up everybody. You're not having bad days. I don't know.
You gotta put it against the wall, man. Against the wall.
Either you're super good or I don't know. I like to say that I think the highest level guys in the UFC probably have bad days, you know?
Just because your girl thinks so don't mean I do.
I'm not.
Because you ain't my type.
And that's part of camp. You have those days where you're sore, you don't want to come in, and you're getting beat up. There's been days I get my ass whooped in here. I hop in the car, no radio, no music, no nothing, and I'm contemplating like, am I good at this, you know? But then I'm steadily getting better, so I think that's all that truthfully matters. But we have, look at the room we're in. Look at the room I'm in. Nothing but champion and high-level people, from coaches all the way to the smaller guys. So it's a good thing.
G on 3. 1, 2, 3.
TG! I didn't know you was that flexible, bro.
There you are,
Hey, my day still ain't over though. That's the crazy part. Before I left, my daughter asked me, she said, Daddy, I wish you can go swimming with us. You never get to go swimming with us. When you hear stuff like that, it hurts. But as a man of the household, as a leader of my house, I have to hold it together. She's only 5, so she's not gonna understand what I'm doing. But I could only pray to lead her in the right way, in the right direction, in the right area to understand my dad did whatever it took to make sure I was taken care of. I don't want my kids to grow up like I did. Homeless shelters, gang life, stuff like that. Always fighting, always in trouble. You know, suspended in school for fighting. Like, I don't want my daughters to grow up like that. I don't care. I'd rather them take pride in the fact that their dad is hardworking and I will do any and everything for them. Will they learn the value of hard work? Absolutely. But for right now, I'm gonna baby them until whenever. You know, I love my girls. Being a girl dad brings a little sensitivity out of you, but that's okay. I embrace it, and I've sacrificed so much time. You know, appointments I've missed, dances I've missed, wrestling practice. She does wrestling for me. She does wrestling because of me. And I don't get to go to her practices. I don't get to go to her practices. And the other day, she was like, Daddy, you never get to watch me practice. I don't get to watch her do gymnastics. I don't get to do that stuff. So it hurts, but I believe God has a bigger plan for me and he knows what he's doing, man. I'm glad I have days like today. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. You know, I'm being put in bad positions with my teammates. These aren't regular guys, these are high-level guys. Donovan's on the Contender Series. Malik was on the Contender Series fighting for a title. He'll go to UFC next. Nation is 5-1 pro, high-level pro, all finishes. So, days like this, I'm humbled, I'm thankful, I'm grateful. I'm grateful.